What's up, everybody? We're Side After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York. Your new favorite band. I'm Dan Berg.
I'm Sifa Graffiti.
Check out our music.
Heart's racing like a motor, 'cause I've been to hell and back. Can't believe I miss you, baby, but I'm not gonna let me die. Egotism, it's already nothing I can show for it.
And check out us reacting to Farewell to EDGAR Froese, I don't know. I'm an ignorant American. Tell me how to pronounce it in the comments. This is by Tangerine Dream. Shout out to Tangerine Dream. This was also a Patreon poll selection. If you guys don't know, all of our reactions are chosen by our patrons on our Patreon. So go over there, check it out, and tell us what to react to. Thumbs up if you like this video.
Happy birthday, Bianca. That one is for you.
That's what I call music.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I feel like lots of one-night stands were forged in the audience to this music.
Forged. That's an interesting term for that. Are these two, the keyboardist and the drummer, are they the same person? Are they clones of each other? Did you notice this?
Yeah.
I'm like, they literally look, are they twins?
I don't know.
Like, that was freaking me out the whole time. Not that that really matters, but yeah, this is great. I love how basically the entire song was a slow build-up.
Oh yeah.
You know?
It was like this wild, animalistic hunt. You didn't know if you were the prey or the prey. Really.
The predator or the prey?
No, the prey or the prey.
I feel like we're the prey.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
it's
the
like
predators.
you're constantly looking over your shoulder, like what. It had the wild, animalistic feel of like it's better than Duran Duran, even though Duran Duran's still touring. But it had that feel of like Duran Duran, you know, that kind of like animal kind of feel that they have in their music, but different. I always bug out at songs like this because you can't, as the performer, you can't really do too much crowd engagement because the song is so intense. Every single track has something really, really intense that you have to pay attention to. So it always bugs me out, a group like this or like Ladytron, because the music is so live, you know, and then the actual artist has to be like, look, I can't even look at you.
You can't go too off script.
Yeah.
Because everything is so structured. And it's just like, there's so many different things going on. Like, there's so many different, like, genres.
Yes, that's true.
Like, the whole, like, the underlying, like, the bass rhythm, do, and then with the 4 on the floor beat, like, that was basically a dance track. And then it's just everything else that they're adding on top of it. They're slow drum beat, and the drum beat gets faster, then they're adding more percussion, then the solo, and then the solo gets more intense, and then, you know, everything just slowly builds up. And I didn't even really notice it until, like, a few minutes in. And all of a sudden, I'm just like, oh, this is, like, way more intense. But it didn't, like, snap on.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't, like, bah! Like, it just slowly got to the point where I was like, oh, this is way more intense than where I started. Because when it started, I wasn't even really head nodding. I was just kind of like, oh, okay, what's going on? And then at some point, I just realized I was like this. And I didn't even do it on purpose. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot more musical, if you could say that, than like a regular dance track where there's a layer and then there's another layer. Like, you know what's going to happen. But this one kind of snuck up on you. Like a predator would.
Like a predator would. Perhaps if they were dreaming. I feel like, well, these guys have been around a long time. I know they've been around. They used to do, like, movie soundtracks and shit in, like, the 70s and 80s.
Okay.
I have, like, a friend who's a movie buff that always told me how Tangerine Dream made great soundtracks. But I never really, like, listened to too much of them. Like, I'd always heard of them, and I think there's definitely some songs that I do know from them that if I heard it, I'd be like, oh, this is Tangerine Dream. But this is the first time I sat down and was like, I'm going to listen to Tangerine Dream.
Yeah.
Which is fun to say, by the way. Tangerine Dream. I like it.
Tangerine. Oh, wait. No, that's not them.
Dream. But yeah, this was awesome. This was a journey, for sure. And they really made it count. So, shout out to all of them. Give us some more background on Tangerine Dream, if you please. It's funny, people always ask us, like, why don't you learn more before you do the video? I'm like, well, what are we going to react to then? It's
exactly.
Like, I don't get what you... So anyway, so you guys be our eyes and ears of the Tangerine Dream.
Yeah, and how else will we engage with everybody out there?
Yeah, so tell us what you know about them so we can learn more. I feel like I'm supposed to know who that is. I feel like that's some kind of historic person.
Yeah, I swear, it sounds EDGAR FROESE. I don't know.
Like, I feel uncultured for not knowing who it is. But, like, whatever.
We know other Edgars.
He's dead.
We know Edgar Allan Poe.
Who? Never heard of him. I definitely never heard of him. He doesn't like birds, right? He's not into birds. Anyway, yeah, so shout out to our patrons for voting for this. Shout out to our patrons for making all these videos possible. Shout out to everyone watching on YouTube. We appreciate you. We're S.A.D After Dark, and we'll see you soon.